wars, mass viruses, and crime. And in lieu of that, we need to have hope in our youths because, after all of the older generation has gone to their place of rest, it is us who will be taking over, and some of us have already begun to do so. We need hope. We need hope. Hope in the face of difficulty. Hope in the face of uncertainty. The audacity of hope. In the end, that is God's greatest gift to us, the bedrock of this nation. A belief in things not seen. A belief that there are better days ahead. I believe that we can curb our crime situation so that we may be able to walk the streets of our nation peacefully without looking over our shoulders. I believe we can provide hope to the youth of our nation and reclaim them in every constituency in Trinidad and Tobago from violence and despair. I believe that we have a righteous wind at our backs, and that as we stand on the crossroads of history, we can make the right choices and meet the challenges that face us. Arima, tonight, if you feel the same energy I do, if you feel the same urgency I do, if you feel the same passion I do, if you feel the same hopefulness that I do, if we do what we must do, then I have no doubt that all across the country, from Icacus to Matlot, Carenage to Mayaro, the People's National Movement will rise up this country and will continue to enforce its promise to the youth of this nation. And out of this dark cloud hovering over the nation, the breeze of hope and love will blow it away, and a brighter day will come. My fellow Arimians, I am a proud member of this phenomenal party. I practically grew up and developed in this party, and I also saw many of my family members develop and grow because of it too. And Arima has also produced some really, really excellent politicians that are doing their part in the parliament. But it is not enough. I say that because we all have a part to play in it as well. And let me leave saying this to you. It may sound familiar to some of you all. Trinidad and Tobago is like a ship in the middle of the ocean. And if we work together, that's when the ship can get safely home. And guess what? Here it is. The PNM is sailing on its way back to the port. I'd like to leave you with, great is the PNM and it shall prevail. Thank you very much, everybody. God bless. Thank you.
No matter what life bring down the road, I'm gonna reach for what is mine. Let them talk, talk all they want. I'm gonna reach for what is mine. Nobody gonna bring me down below. I'm gonna reach for what is mine. Everyone has a place in this world, a purpose for the soul, a vision to behold.
Arima, let's hear it for our very own son of the soil, Mr. Rory Wallace, voice of the young people of the People's National Movement here in Arima and in Trinidad and Tobago. And as we move along in this evening's program, ladies and gentlemen, we invite you at this juncture to sit back, relax. I know most of you are relaxed. And let us continue as we take this journey towards developed nation status. At this point, ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to introduce a short film entitled Towards Vision 2020. So I encourage you to sit back and listen in and look at the progression done under the People's National Movement.
Communications professional. She held senior positions in communications in the private sector, including the board of directors of the Caribbean New Media Group, and head of corporate development for the ACCA Caribbean. Ladies and gentlemen, College of the Arima Promenade, Let's welcome to address us this evening the Member of Parliament for the constituency of Tunapuna, the Honorable Esther, Minister of Education.
Oh, how I love of this country, sweet, sweet TNT. No place in this world I'd rather be. Sweet, sweet TNT. Oh, how I love of my country, sweet, sweet TNT. All this sugar can't be good for me. Oh, from Coco to Caroni. Oh, Maraval to Sanssouci. Oh, from Scarborough to Cocorie. Profiling on Frederick Street. Sweet, sweet TNT. Oh, how I love of this country. Sweet, sweet TNT. No place in this world I'd rather be. Sweet, sweet TNT.
Mr. Party Chairman Conrad Enel, political leader the Honorable Patrick Manning and Mrs. Patrick Manning, cabinet colleagues, members of parliament, members of the executive of the PNM, youth speaker Mr. Roy Wallace, ladies and gentlemen, Jarim, as some of you call the beautiful people of Arima, and a special hello to Tunapuna. I'm seeing you in the back there. I expected 300 of you though. Where are you? Show me your hands. I want to see you. All 300. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I have to confess that I have goose pimples just looking down at what I see tonight. I wish you could see what I see. A sea of red, and red is a powerful color. The color of power, and it's the power of the PNM. For we are not an ordinary party, you know. We're plenty more than that. Hear what we are. We are a rally, a convention of all and for all, a mobilization of the forces in the community, cutting across race and religion, class and color, with emphasis on united action by all the people in a common cause. You know who said that? Ladies and gentlemen, I take no credit for these immortal words because they are the words of our founding father, Eric Eustace Williams. This is the description of the PNM as he saw it in 1956 and still is today. So tonight, here we are in our numbers, and who ain't wondering what we up to, swear election round the corner. And they're so frightened they start to fall over themselves and jockey for position already. You could imagine Bacchanal when the bell really called for truth. One call to sharp more political cutlass, and before you could say ramjack, political puya and dagger come out left, right, and center, as if it was real dagger we talking about. Man jack get hung with a queen. Some say low game. Political throat cutting left, right, and center. Blood letting all over the place in the faces of the newspapers. What a thing. And with a long prophetic eye, Eric Williams saw them. You know, he wasn't stupid. He saw what we would be in the future and how different we would be from them. So in 1956, what Williams said again, hear what he said again. We are not another of the transitory and artificial combinations to which you have grown accustomed in election years, or another bandwagon of diffident and disappointed politicians, each out merely to get a seat in the legislature. That is vision. 54 years ago, he saw them coming, the opportunists circling like birds of prey united in one cause, get rid of the PNM. And they have no vision beyond that, ladies and gentlemen. But to do that, they have to come out on an ordinary Monday night like tonight, with no election in sight, and attract thousands of people like you willing to come out to hear the views of your party from the horse's mouth. Education and democratic participation, PNM style. Nowhere else in this country, in any party, you will see members active all year round. And this is one of the things that makes us different, and it is a difference they cannot copy. As long as we cherish this difference, they do not stand a chance, ladies and gentlemen. We could call an election tomorrow, and you know what will happen. Come with me. We will beat them in the north.